Okay, well thank you everybody, thanks very much. If we just recap what we've done now, so in the basics course, you got the opportunity to make those little wonton wrappers into little savoury or sweet, indeed, pastry cups. We also did the demonstration of the flour, or the gluten-free flour pastry, and cutting the pastry into shapes which we put into the muffin tins to create those bases. Also the bread, the rolling, the difference between rolling the bread and having it as just standard bread, so textural differences, that was good. Then we also did some of those puff shapes which looked at the qualities of puff pastry which might not be so suitable for the bases without fillings in, as we then moved on to the next lesson. But for the basics, everybody passed. We all saw the beautiful work which we had done. You indicated that you could perform all of those tasks, and you demonstrated them to me quite clearly. Then we followed up the basics with the filling, fancy finger food fillings. You did a great job. We didn't actually mix up the finger food fillings, but we did have some really good discussion. You have some great ideas about different things you could put in for different situations. We did also film us making up the quiche and filling up the quiche. Unfortunately, that section of film was lost, but you did a really good job. As you saw, the quiche looked fantastic. So I think that the results speak for themselves there. From my point of view, you have all passed the fancy food fillings course as well. So congratulations and well done. I will send you out a certificate for each of those courses. They will come out via email with the recipes and additional notes which we've done today. I'll just go through and record my observations at the end of the class, which is great. Thank you very much for your feedback and evaluation. I will hopefully be able to use that to improve my future training courses, and I look forward to inviting you to come along to those as well when we work with the sweets. Yep. So during that filling class, we looked at the different textures of your cup and your filling. We looked at the different sizes which things need to be. We looked at considerations in terms of wet or dry fillings, and also if you need to bake the base first or if it is baked with the ingredients inside it. So that was good. We used some pre-made bases. We used some bases which we made ready with the ingredients in, and all of those turned out well. You demonstrated the skills quite proficiently of inserting the different pastries in the different shapes in the different tins, which is a really quite technical thing sometimes where you get a bit off forms, but you all did a really, really good job. And so, as I say, you've all passed that course with flying colours. The final course for today out of that trilogy is where we will plate up and present our foods ready for eating. So we'll have a lot of considerations there, but again at the end of that course I will let you know that you've all passed or not, and we will work towards getting you all through with any mentoring and coaching which is additionally required. I don't think that you will need any appeals process, but as I said at the beginning, if you would like to discuss anything with me further, please don't hesitate to contact me via email. And I just want to say thank you very much for coming along today. I still need to do a further 3 minutes of filming because we lost half an hour of filming. So I just want to say thank you very, very much. From the feedback sessions, I will be able to, as I say, utilise that to improve my delivery. I think we've got quite a diverse group here today in terms of backgrounds, in terms of age groups, in terms of experience in the kitchen. As you can see, we really only needed the basic cooking skills because it's, fancy finger food doesn't need to be complicated. We can just make it really easy, which we've done, and you've all done such a great job to make that really easy We didn't really use a lot of materials and equipment in terms of making these finger foods. So again, you don't need to make things complicated. You can do it easily. I think that today's delivery, you know, we're all in quite a small confined space, but that worked very well. Everybody was considerate of everybody else, and I appreciate that, and I would like to say thanks very much for doing that as well. I loved the way that you were all open with discussion and asked a lot of questions, and that certainly gave me a few things to think about in the future. I will look up some of the questions which I've written down over there, and they've slipped my mind in front of the camera right now, as happens. Sorry, a little bit nervous. This is all a bit outside my square in terms of filming, but as I say, I'd just like to reiterate that you have all displayed and demonstrated the skills which we have learnt today. I think that you have achieved all of the desired outcomes of this training, and I'd like to say thank you and congratulations. Those certificates of achievement will be in the mail as soon as possible, and you should be receiving them before the end of next week. Thank you. Well, actually, I'll be sending them out on email, so you'll probably get them at the end of tomorrow when I finish finalising all the documentation. If you would like a hard copy, I can post you one as well. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. See you in 15 minutes for the plating and presentation final unit. Thank you.